welcome back to Cold Waters, and this is the Royal Navy campaign where I'm getting my butt handed to me on a very regular basis. Now, I'm not playing this Iron Man, so I'm going to retry a mission when I fail, which is good because I fail quite often. So, mission today, transit to patrol area Green 11 between Iceland and the Faroe Islands and sink a single hostile submarines in... Yeah, okay. So basically it's the beginning of the war. Soviet submarines are attempting to break out into the North Atlantic, and the GUIK barrier or gap is in the way. So I may have played this one or two times, and I may have lost it one or two times. So what could possibly go wrong here today? Right, here's a contact. Right, we've intercepted it. So let's see what this is. Strong ducts and strong layer at 183. That's useful. That might make a difference. And we're not moving. We're idle. So, right. Let's see what we've got.
On sonar, lost contact. Last bearing 053. Contact
053 is pretty much the direction we're facing in. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and just shut the engines down.
For 0 knots. Maneuvering
because, and I'm going to reload that torpedo. No, I'm not.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
I shouldn't need 5. 6 torpedoes, let alone 5. Right, so we're above the layer. Let's drop my depth to... actually, I'm going to go and use the set depth. Let's drop it to 250 feet. What I'm going to try...
Depth 250 feet, dive high.
What I'm going to try today is this mission, and I've tried this several times, and I've some varying amounts of success. But what I find is just drop the speed to 1 or 0 knots. And you've got a much better chance of detecting what on earth it is out there. And look at my sound, 122 decibels. It may drop a little lower. It may not, but it may do. We've barely moved. In fact, I think if we actually switch to my submarine view, yeah, we're just kind of sinking. These pixels or these dots represent the layer, so we're dropping below the layer now. Oh, hello.
Bearing 051.
What are you?
01.
Let's see. Okay, I'm going to use the little F2 cheat. You're a submarine, and you're moving at speed. Okay, so what on earth are you? I think you're a Victor 3.
Con sonar Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
Right, I'm going to try something. I don't normally do this. I normally get my backside handed to me, and I'm wondering if I just want to fire right from this point here.
650 feet, dive high.
So I am. I'm going to just attempt to fire from sort of this range. This is probably going to end in tears.
Shoot 2-2. Aye, sir.
Con sonar Sierra 1 is cavitating. Come right to 132 helm.
Right, I am going to.
Turns for 1.
So he doesn't know where I am. I've launched at him. I've lost a couple of. Well, I've lost one wire already. The other ones I'm probably going to lose.
Con maneuvering.
As we go ahead and reload these.
0 knots.
And he's making lots of noise, so I can still hear him. He can hear me, but I can still hear him, so he's going to be able to guide any torpedoes in my direction. I'm guessing his speed's picked up. Yeah, plus he's using active sonar. That's a bit of a giveaway. And he's going to be able to track me. Wait.
Passing 500 feet.
Why am I descending? Why don't I go up above the layer? Let's use me smarts here, David. Come on. Right, well...
Passing 500 feet.
So he's still coming at me. And that's not exactly great, but on the other hand...
Con helm.
Passing 400 feet.
It could be worse. I'm going to actually head away from him. All the good is going to do me.
Come right to
He's way quicker than I am. Okay, what do we have here? Right, so you are going to go over here. This torpedo is also going to go in that direction as well.
Passing 200 feet.
Did I just lose my signal on him? Nope, I didn't. Oh, look at that.
Passing 100.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
make you go active. You're going to try and hunt this guy down. I don't think we can catch him. Pretty sure we can't catch him, but I'm going to try. Okay, so I've got 2 torpedoes in a stern chase with him, and I'm at periscope depth, heading in the wrong direction. Very intentionally heading in the wrong direction. To get
helm, steady, come right to
get minimal profile to him, I'm going to head directly away from him. So hopefully reduce. Okay, he's just dropped off sensors. So hopefully reduce the profile on him. Now I don't know whether he can hear me or not. I'm gonna guess he can, because Soviet submarines tend to have a good sonar. And I'm cavitating, but maybe if we drop to 100 feet, we'll.
Con, helm, steady course.
It's gonna help a little. Get my depth to just over 100 feet.
Passing 100.
Con, sonar, no longer cavitating.
Okay, that's good. So not cavitating is not producing anywhere near as much noise. Now I still think he's going to be able to hear me, but I'm above the layer. He's still pinging me like crazy. So right now, if this works, I will have pulled a rabbit out of the bag, because I've tried this 5 or 6 times. It just hasn't gotten me close to working. But I've always tried to sneak up on him. And I'm in a very quiet submarine, but if I get close, I've got no chance of being able to escape his impending torpedo of doom. And I think he's got good quality torpedoes. Yeah, you said 80s. Those are nasty, and Test 71Ms are also nasty. If I were a ship or on the surface, these would be nasty too. But I'm not, so I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, he's quiet. And how quiet am I? Yeah, I'm even quieter, but in every other regard, I have no advantage whatsoever. Hey, what are you doing? Not great torpedoes. 20,000 yards at 35 knots, but that's the top speed. Why are you jumping off? Secret range isn't even 1,000 feet. It doesn't want to stick on my own boat, so it's fine. I didn't want to see it anyway. There's really not else I can do at this point. I'm fleeing in the hope that I'm going to avoid his counterattack, but seem to be doing okay. I'm going to go ahead and tack northwest.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Hey, beautiful.
Come right to 3, 2, 4. Helm aye.
I'm going to run it in ultra silent mode. This might help me detect him, and it might just drop off his sonar, especially with these 2 torpedoes following him. Alright, let's go ahead and use some accelerate time, because I don't think he's fired upon me.
Con, sonar, regained contact on Sierra 1, bearing 05.
Yeah, he's legging it. He's for the off. And it's like, dude, what am I going to do him in an Oberon? Well, he can detect...
Con, helm, steady course.
Can detect my torpedoes. I think he's doing 35 knots as well. Is his speed 35? 30 knots, so I'm gradually going to be able to catch up with him. And these torpedoes have got 10 minutes left to run. I think this is going to be close, but I may just have introduced him to Mr. Tigerfish. On the other hand, they're going to be getting really close. Being tracked by 2 of these bad guys. Let's see if we can adjust this a little. I'm happy for both of these torpedoes to come at him from a slightly different angle, because it does maximize the chances of them detecting, first of all, and attacking him. Let's push the depth down of this one a little bit. And this one as well. In fact, we'll actually come from slightly underneath if we're able to. Alright, we should be getting close to picking him up. Now he's got aneoic coating that absorbs sonar, so I don't think there's any real advantage to trying to use active sonar, other than it will spook him. So let's give him some active pings. That's pinging him. We don't hear it though. Let's disable it. Disappointingly, he's not detected him yet. But I don't exactly have a fix on his low location. Guess he can't be that close then.
Come right to 064 Helm I.
Well, let's just send these torpedoes out a little bit. We'll widen the search. If one can detect him, then the other one can also have a go at him. Got his depth, just not his low location. Come on, you've gotten so far. You don't want to not detect him now. That would be really frustrating.
Con sonar, switching to
Active
search.
pinging, because right now this might end up in him just firing at me. Yeah, there's no point because I don't have enough to
Con
go
sonar,
on. I
switching to passive search.
can't hear him with my active sonar, and passively he's making so much noise. We just can't get a fix on his location. It's not working, unfortunately. I'd hoped we would be, you know, attacking him by now, but evidently not. Well, let's just keep the thing. Anything I can do here? Maybe he's actually a bit more north of his position than I think he is. So let's try and maybe search that direction. Let's try that. Oh, that was interesting. Double back on you, just in case. And you've gone deep. So does that mean that you've detected me? You've detected my... Okay. No. Go down. Okay, why is my torpedo not descending? I think I know why. I think it's just numpty error here, but did you very cunningly avoid me? Where are you? I was so hoping I would be able to detect this bad guy, but I can't freaking detect him. This is aggravating.
Come right to 060.
To have got him on the defensive, and I cannot locate him with my torpedoes, and I don't think there's much I can do about it. Although that said, I can send another one in this vector. That might help. It's not going to harm, is it? Alright, let's send another
Con fire control. Lost the wire.
Bloody brilliant. Thanks, Tigerfish. It's useless without the wire. I can't do much. I can't guide it to the target without the wire. That said, if I can't detect the target, it doesn't matter. But I think that he's double-backed. I think he's come back right at me. And this doesn't feel dangerous because I've only got 90 seconds left until this torpedo is destroyed. But yeah, I'm wondering if he's double-backed and he's heading back towards me.
Make turns for
Drop
0
my speed to
knots.
0 and
Maneuvering us.
see if we can detect him, but I mean...
Con, helm, steady course.
I think he's off. That follow-up torpedo will not accomplish much. I was kind of excited that we actually made progress here, and no, we've just deferred getting sunk. which I don't really think is as wonderful as I hoped. I've just
Turns for
also
5
realized I'm
knots.
actually above the
Maneuver
layer,
eye.
so maybe I could have dropped below the layer and detected him. And now my follow-up torpedo is not got anything to go on other than it's heading in the direction.
Passing 200 feet.
I think I numptied this, which probably won't surprise anyone.
Make turns for 0 knots. Maneuvering eye.
For the sake of it, last few seconds, there's not much I can really do here. Nope. Well, that sucks. I mean, we harassed him and we invited him to leave the area, and we survived, which is good. But we also didn't.
Con sonar. Launch
Oh my gosh,
transient
he's
from
here.
Sierra 1. Con sonar. Launch transient from Sierra 1. Con sonar. Launch transient from Sierra 1.
Yeah, I think I'm in trouble now because I don't think I can.
Come left to 278. Helm eye.
He may be able to.
Make turns for 15 knots.
So here's my
Maneuvering
concern.
eye.
If I try and run from him,
Make depth 650 feet. Dive
there's a chance he's going to hear me, and that's not good. Now against that, he's still a distance away, so he can't hear me. Okay, maybe he can hear me right now.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 15 knots.
This torpedo that I fired is not really a threat unless
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1. Last bearing 058. Contact faded.
he blunders into it, and he's not going to do that.
On torpedo room. Tube 2 ready.
So basically, I'm now on the defensive. There's torpedoes coming towards me that I can't see or hear. Oh, that sucks. On the other hand, though, I learned something, and that is
Con helm. Steady course.
the crew will not shut up, but also how not to die in the first few seconds of an engagement with a pretty modern Russian nuclear boat. Although it's not really. Yeah. Wow. Okay. I think all I can do right now is wait because
Dive at 650 feet.
drop my
Dive
depth. I'm gonna actually move away in this direction. I think
Come right to 317.
he's turned off his active sonar.
17 knots. Maneuvering eye.
So I'm going to crank on at 17 knots and we'll hope for the best. When those torpedoes detect me, I'll be back.
Con torpedo room. Tube 4 ready.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 17 knots.
Well, that's interesting. He doesn't know where I am. Only one of his torpedoes has gone live, has gone active, and it's not pointing in my. Okay, follow-up thoughts here, but it's heading south-southwest. Now, I would imagine his other torpedo is heading in this direction. In fact, I can actually do that, and his next torpedo might be heading in this direction, and I'm heading right towards it. He was heading in this direction too. I'm just going to keep at it because I've got no more information to go on. If he can detect me, do I want to run silent and go in a different direction? He's still so far away from me though. Alright, I'm going to live and learn or die and learn. It's a few minutes later and his torpedo has disappeared. They've obviously blown up and he started pinging me. Now he cannot detect me with his active sonar right now. He's making a whole ton of noise. I'm hearing him at 70 decibels. So my sonar is actually working pretty good. He doesn't know where I am and I can't. I'm going to drop my speed to 0 and I can't detect
Turns for 0
exactly where
knots.
he is
Maneuvering
either.
eye.
So let's drop my speed to 0 and reduce my noise. Let's see if we can get a better idea on 40% solution. So let's F9 that. He's moving away from me. Oh no, he's not. He's coming towards me. Oh, hello, there you are.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing.
So I actually think he's
6,
somewhere in
6,
that box.
Contact faded. Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 0, 6, 6. Contact faded.
So here's a plan. I could get above the layer, which I can, and fire a torpedo to be somewhere about here, and then put it into that deep search mode jobby thing. That might work. I mean, it also might get me shot to bits, but
Make depth 100 feet, dive I.
it's better than the
Make
embarrassment
depth 150 feet, dive I.
of he's the one that got away. I don't want to be that guy that let him get away. Yeah, I chased him off, but took it 3 torpedoes. I've got nothing to show for it. I'd really like to get a Victor 3 carved into the side of this submarine. Well, that's got me above the layer. I still don't hear anything. So let's play silly buggers. Let's put a torpedo. Hopefully I get the wire. Hopefully I keep the wire. Let's put it here.
Shoot tube 4.
Great. I
Aye,
did.
sir.
Okay, so let's put the wire over here. It's running away from me. So the plan here is I'm gonna lob the torpedo into this area, but I want it to be some distance away from where I am, so that when the inevitable counterfire comes back, I don't have to worry about it, because this thing is sluggish, and it's noisy when it moves at even a half his speed. So if I can get the torpedo to be attacking him from a different vector, part of me is like, why am I only firing one? Why don't I fire another one? Because I have got plenty of these things, right? It's dangerous to lob it in a direction other than where the target might be. So let's do this.
Shoot tube 1.
Right.
Aye, sir.
Right, so I didn't lose the wire, which is good. And then now, let's track this thing north. So I want to try and attack this grid area from possibly from the northwest and from the southwest. So we're going to be coming at him. I think I can draw on here. Can I draw on here? No. No, I don't think I can. I'm going to be coming at him from this direction and then from this direction. So if he tries to escape north or south, I'm going to use some military terminology, some cool terms. I have an asset that's already there waiting for him just to sneak up on me. So let's accelerate time a little bit here. I'm aware I haven't moved. Let's give me 1 knot. I'm just going
Make turns for
Move.
1 knot.
Move it
Maneuvering
north.
aye.
It'll take me roughly 3 hours to turn around to a different direction, so I'm not going to go ahead and do that right now. I think something just took me out of accelerate time. That's not good. He may have detected a torpedo.
Con, dive at 150 feet, dive I.
Okay. I may be a little... I mean, I don't see how this is going to work, but nothing else I've tried has, and this is something new for me. Doglegging this thing around. Doglegging this thing to the north. Oh, I mean, like I say, this might work. I mean, you know. You never know. I don't want to get any closer. There's a pretty good chance that he's already seen these or heard them. But if he may have heard one and not the other. Right, I think what I want to do is just bring my depth down ever so gently to about the 200 feet. So I'll get myself below the layer. There's a chance I might pick something up or hear something. It's a chance.
Passing 200 feet.
Okay, that's got me below the layer. Let's do that. And alright, I think I'm going to start hacking you. Yeah, I'm going to do this now. Let's start you on your attack run. We'll move this a little closer, and we'll start in the attack run when we get to about here, I think. You're actually going to get there last. If we drive the Victor away and drive it north, then I've got a chance of catching him. I don't think my location was perfect for this, but we're going to see what happens, because...
Con sonar
Oh,
regained
hello.
contact on Sierra 1, bearing 073.
Where are you? Are you still in this box, or have you gotten closer? Because I've got assets just waiting to have a go at you. I do think I need to move. I think I need to go in this direction.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Don't know where you are yet. Feels very risky, but I feel like I have to do it.
Sonar switching to active search.
Let's ping the bastard. Huh, there you are. Kill. Go. Yeah, have some of this. I got a surprise for you, Ivan.
Con sonar switching to passive search.
He was exactly in that box as I hoped he was. So now I'm driving him northeast. Now, I don't know if Torpedo 1 can actually track him or not, but
Con sonar lost contact.
he's got a surprise waiting for him.
Helm, steady course.
Moving away. I want to see if I can keep reacquire him on the sonar.
0, helm eye.
Let's ping him again.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 1.
Somewhere around about
0,
this
6,
torpedo's too
3.
far away. Dang it. I'll run it at the higher speed, but I don't think it's going to make a difference. So I think you're somewhere here, maybe? Yeah, he's booking it. I'm not going to catch him now.
Con helm, steady course.
And this trick may not work a second time. Okay, well, I had the right idea. He may still be about here, but these torpedoes are still too far away from him, unfortunately.
Come right to 058, helm eye.
I'm going to point my nose towards him to get the most sensitive parts of the sonar, but I don't think I can catch him now with these torpedoes.
Con helm, steady course. Make turns for 0 knots. Maneuvering eye. Con sonar, launch transient.
Oh, hello. So there's a small chance that you can
Come left to 28.
can attack this guy,
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
but I think not really.
Shoot tube 5. Aye, sir.
I'm going to give you some of this.
Con, fire control. We've lost the wire.
Alright, I'm going to hack it northwest at best speed and best depth. Because that is not good news. That symbol there was him launching a missile in my direction,
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
which almost certainly has a...
Passing 300 feet.
I think it's a torpedo. Can I check that, though? Photopad missile. Is it a USET-1?
Passing 400
UGMT one here. What on earth is one of those? I have no idea, but it's mean.
feet. Passing 500 feet.
Don't go too deep, David.
Passing 600 feet.
Con, helm, steady course.
Flaps. Yeah, I don't like the look of that. Oh, I might
Knuckle
I
formed.
might be okay though. I think I am. He's 1,500 yards away.
Knuckle formed.
This is the moment of truth.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Con, sonar, lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 050.
Okay.
Contact is in the bath.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
So it's not going to detect me, so I'm now going to track it north.
Come right to 000. Helm I.
Pretty much know where this guy is, but I don't think my torpedo's going to get that close to him. But okay. I've dropped my speed to 3 knots.
Turns for 3 knots. Maneuvering up.
He's gone back to 30 knots. He's running away. This jousting at long range
Sonar, launch transmit from.
is bad news because he's firing again.
Make turns for 17 knots. Maneuvering eye. Con, sonar.
Dang it.
Torpedo in the water.
And I
Torpedo in the water. Bearing.
messed
0,
up.
7, 4.
Knuckle formed.
Con, sonar. Switching to passive search.
Yeah, that was a mix-up of pushing the wrong button and getting oh boy, turning back accelerate time. I have a
Con, sonar. Lost contact.
bad
Sierra
feeling
1,
about this.
Last
Okay.
bearing 0.
Move away from this guy as quick as I can.
500 feet.
I got to get him within. Yeah, he's 500 yards. He's gonna
Passing 400
detect me immediately.
Knuckle formed.
Knuckle might
Passing
help.
300 feet.
Nope, didn't. Right. Well, I guess we can try and
Con, sonar. We are cavitating.
surface this thing.
Knuckle formed.
Con, torpedo room, tube 5 ready.
And I don't know whether that's going to work or not, but we'll try it.
Passing 100 feet.
Made all my entire crew be sick doing that. Is it going to work? I don't like the idea of getting that much closer to him, but wait. I have a plan.
Emergency. Maneuvering eye. Con, sonar. No longer cavitating.
Maybe, just maybe, he
Make
can't
turns for
turn
5
in
knots.
and detect me.
Make turns for
Maybe.
0 knots. Maneuvering eye.
If he can't turn tightly enough, I can
Back
sit within
emergency,
his
maneuvering eye.
turning circle, and what will spoil it is
Make turns for 0 knots.
if he,
Maneuvering eye.
he's going to get real close here. I'm also very vulnerable to the next strike.
Back emergency. Maneuvering eye. Make turns for 0.
I can't believe this is actually working. What are you going to do now, Ivan? You don't feel so clever now, do you? Yeah, I still haven't really dealt with my other issue, which is this looming Russian submarine, but at least he can't kill me when I'm on the surface and his torpedo's dancing around me. I feel pretty clever right now. It's not going to last forever, but I feel pretty clever. I probably can't hear a damn thing. What was that? Over his sonar, but hey, he's not able to kill me because I'm right inside his torpedo. I would say who knew that this was going to work, but can I even see the torpedo? No, I can't. And I think I may be able to drop below the layer. I mean, I'm probably kind of vulnerable like
Raise
this.
the radar mast. Raise the ESM mast.
Is anything else on the surface with me?
Downscope.
Nope, nothing. Alright, I'm going to try something. So I'm going to drop my depth to 200 feet. Because I don't think he's gonna be able to get me. Oh, I never knew that would work. I discovered that by accident, but would you ever do that in real life? I don't know if there's anything else around. No. And why didn't he fire upon me? Because then I would have really been in trouble. But
Passing 100 feet.
as it happens, I'm going to drop below the layer and potentially. I don't think I can run away from this torpedo right now, but I can stop it from attacking me. This torpedo is probably not a threat, but it's gonna stop the Victor from being too aggressive for the time being, I think.
Passing 200 feet.
Right. Let's accelerate. Oh, let's just go
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
ultra quiet and let's accelerate time. I'll get nothing till this thing blows up. Okay. Right. That was
Right to 0, 5,
not
1,
exactly
helm
expected, but hey, it worked. And now reckons I can disengage. That's what that green light here means. Okay, so wow. Did not think that was going to happen, but there we go. I'm going to joust again. How many more torpedoes have I got? Oh, that's it. I've got one more torpedo in reserves. So I've got 7 torpedoes to kill this submarine with.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 1, bearing
Right.
0, 5.
What's he
1.
doing now? What's he up to? What's going on? Well, he's gone deep. Okay. And he's pinging me. Does it reckon I can detect it? No, he doesn't. He can't hear me at this distance. He's making a ton of noise. He might be getting closer with his active sonar's getting better, but he doesn't know where I am. He probably can't,
Con, helm, steady course.
can't believe that I actually survived that. But so we reckon he's where the green is. Let's see where he next appears. He changes. Did he go above the layer?
Passing 200 feet.
Surely he wouldn't have done that. Oh, I see. Yeah, he's threatened by my torpedo, which has finally reached his vicinity, but it's still a distance away. Okay, I'm above the layer. Well, nothing there. Okay. Let's drop below the layer again. Ducked on the layer.
Passing 200 feet.
Get me a little lower than this. 264 feet, right. And let's just wait. So I'll be back if something interesting happens. And welcome back. And as you can see, we've detected this Victor 3 on our sensors. And he is very slowly inching towards me. He's doing 5 knots estimated. So I've decided I'm going to poke my head above the layer. It's just taking a bit of time to get there right now. Because his passive sonar, he's still at 0 decibels, but it's slowly been creeping up. Let's accelerate time again. Okay, it's moving around. -1 to 2 and then 4. But it's definitely trending up. Well, I'm now above the layer. Didn't really change much. to make myself 100 feet is to be proper clear of the layer.
100 feet, dive I.
He's 7,000 yards away. That is a little close. I don't know that I'm able to avoid his torpedoes at this distance. So, this feels dangerous. It didn't make a difference really to how much he can hear me. I'm surprised. But I've got 20 decibels on him. I guess we've been focusing on this target for the longest. Let's accelerate time again. He's getting really close to spotting me. I don't like that. I guess we'll do 1 knot. We'll head
Make turns for 1 knot.
We'll try and turn him away from him. I don't know whether I want to try and... He's about to detect me. All heck's gonna break loose. Alright, well let's set my torpedoes up for this whole deep running thing. What's my depth down there? Okay, I guess we're gonna try that one. I don't actually have a deep. Okay, and say I want to let the thing run deep, but we just have basically level that we're at. Surface warships and the deep submarines is, I think, what that means. So let's just put them all into submarine mode because I'm facing a submarine and that's it. 52% firing solution, and I don't know what his course is, but he's pretty much heading right at me. I'm probably going to regret this, but I feel like I've got. If I'm going to kill this guy, and I really want to kill this guy.
Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
Con, sonar, launch transient
Oh, there
from
you are.
Sierra 1.
Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
Alright, let's go.
Con, sonar, we are cavitating.
He's actually really close.
Con, dive at 100
I say
feet,
really
dive
close. He's not that close.
I. Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
Alright, fine. Who's the bloody guy?
Con, torpedo room, no reloads available.
Yep, well, we're out of bad guys. We're out of reloads.
Except 40 feet, dive I.
I got a bad feeling about this. So the torpedo is running deep. There's a chance I can avoid it if I head to the surface.
Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
Gives me 1 torpedo left. There's a full spread coming your way, sunshine.
Maneuvering, making turns for 17 knots.
Alright, we're on the surface. Look at that beauty. It's almost. It's not almost dawn. It is dawn, pretty much. Right, I'm making a whole stack ton of noise, but the hope is that
Come left to 024 LI.
I'm gonna have you. This may go horribly wrong if this torpedo goes active like now. And I know it's running deep, but it could go horribly wrong.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
Okay, I'm gonna turn a little bit to starboard. Put some separation between me and it. This is a little... If I were wearing a seatbelt, I'd be tightening it right now. Okay. And now I'm going to cross overhead, and it could still go into an orbit pattern when it's
Con, sonar,
dang it.
torpedo in the water, torpedo in the water, bearing 3,
Bugger.
5, 2.
is, I believe, the correct term. That's really bad news, because... Really bad news. Really, really bad news. Ha! Can I fire my last torpedo in this guy's direction?
Shoot tube 2. Aye, sir.
Alright. That's it. I'm now out of torpedoes. I got nothing left. And I think... shot up the ass. Okay, well, dang it. Alright guys, abandoned ship. I thought I did really well there to survive as long as I could, and I'm sure I would have got him if I just survived a little bit longer. But thanks so much for watching. That is how you you don't engage the Russian sort of submarines. This Royal Navy campaign thing is tough as nails. But I survived a long time. So I hope that you enjoyed today's video, and if you have, you know exactly what to do. And if you thought I sucked, then sure, I'd love some pointers, because this is difficult. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. See you in the next one. Goodbye.